To be a showdown whereby France will be playing against Spain. The likes of Kylian Mbappe will be facing the likes of Lamine Yamal, the likes of Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz. And this is going to be a very tough match for Didier Deschamps versus Luis de la Fuente. We are live here on TV47. I'm not alone. I have one of the best minds when it comes to the FIFA World Cup, and they understand more about what is happening in USA, Canada, and Mexico. Benjamin Kilong, and Miso, and Dennis Madeka. Now we are soldiering on. Yesterday it was a big match, Madeka. Spain against Belgium, and Belgium have already been eliminated from this match. What is your take on this match, Spain against Belgium? Wewe unaonaje? Wale Uspania waliwalemea sana Ubelgiji ama Ubelgiji wamezeeka kiasi, ile squad imeenda chini kiasi?
Ubelgiji walikuwa kwa game zile zilizopita walikuwa wamekutana na wanyonge. Na wanyonge ambao ni vijana pia ambao wako umri mmoja na wale wako ndani ya Spain.
Yes.
Kama USA.
Yes.
USA ukiangalia players wao wengi wako agement sawa tu na Spain. Lakini unapata kwa Belgium. Kwa Belgium ni wazee kiasi. Wana miaka mingi kiasi. Unaona wanaenda retire wengi wao. Lakini wakalemea US. US tunahesabu kama timu ambao haina nguvu. Lakini pale kwa Spain walilemewa zaidi, walilemewa sana pale kwa Spain sababu ya ule uzee wao walionao, na ndio maana Spain ikawanyuka magoli 2-1. Na pia tukiangalia Spain sahi, ukiangalia kutoka kwa group walianza tu chini polepole, na unajua ni timu ni nchi ambayo ina utegemeo mkubwa sana kutoka timu kama Atletico, Barcelona wapi, isipokuwa this time round hawakuchukua players kutoka Real Madrid for the first time. Lakini Spain walikuwa vizuri, kina Pedri, kina Rodri. Ukiangalia mechi waliimiliki mechi kwa asilimia zote 100 kwa 100 yani. Kwa hivyo wale Belgium hakuna njia walikuwa nao. Mpaka wamefanya sabu. Wanaweka vijana sasa, wanaanza kuimplement vijana sasa. Waone kama wataokoa game. Na kusema ukweli uzee sababu walipeka wale vijana walipata goli moja at least. Lakini ilikuwa too late. Kwa hivyo Spain wako na moto mwingi sana wameingia semi.
Asante sana Madeka na Miso. Uspania, they were tough against Belgium, and they secured their semi-final spot. What's your take on Spain proceeding to get their semi-final spot against a very tough side, Belgium?
I knew this would be a tough game, but I expected Belgium to put up a better fight. I mean, they have the squad, they have Akina Lukaku, they have some very big names over there. And I thought this is a squad that can fight Spain. But we saw that Spain were very balanced in how they played. They also dominated through the possession. Walikuwa na possession almost throughout the game. And vile walipata 2 chance, that's when they scored. So it's a shame that Belgium wameenda home. I thought maybe his squad yao ita bring something tangible to the table, but clearly it did not. Na walilemewa. Maybe next time maybe they learn from this. They focus on balancing their team. Na pia when they started they had a lot of wana attack sana na walikuwa na a lot of good defense. So I don't know what happened up over in between waka lose play yao. But anyway, Spain is a good team, and they had what it takes to actually proceed to the semi-finals. So it's not a surprise that Belgium went home, but I expected a little bit more fight from them. I mean, it's Belgium. It has the big names. Because they only queen repair cycle. Like, there are some very big names, so I thought maybe the big names would amount to something. But unfortunately, that was the end of the road for them. So it was a very good game, but Spain dominated throughout. They had no chance.
Mzekilong, Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, they are now into the semi-final of 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now it's time to say, we said goodbye to Romelu Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, Charles Di Catalin. We also, Thibaut Courtois was injured in that match. What's your take on this match? Spain
against Belgium.
Did they outclass Belgium?
Actually, I thought Belgium really did put up a good fight, because from the word go, I knew Spain would really humiliate them, because Belgium are here by sheer luck. Remember, Senegal could have eliminated them but due to when Senegal switched off, it's when Belgium came back. Because if you saw the game of Belgium versus Senegal, Senegal were the better side against Belgium until the 80th minute when they collapsed. So Belgium, of course, they faced USA. USA, small team. I come around on a host a small team when it comes to football. So we expected that. Then now they're pitted against Spain. Belgium did well yesterday. They were well compact in the defense, but now when you have Yamal, when you have Rodri, when you have Pedri coming in as a sub, when you have Fabian Ruiz who scored the first goal, when you have good defense, the young man Kurbasi, we saw former Chelsea players now playing for Real Madrid. Etonani, the guy with hair. Marco Correa. Yes, Spain are well stocked. Actually, I think now they have gotten into the game, into the tournament. Now they are well set up to face France. And this game, Spain, they were lacking that finish. They could have scored a lot of goals, but Oyarzabal, Lamine was just spamming crosses, which were well taken care by the Belgium defense. And I thought Belgium really did a good job up to the time when Thibaut Courtois got an injury and was substituted. Then came in Lamens from the goalkeeper from Manchester United. He had a shocker because
ilikuwa utaje Manchester United.
Jamani, you just said to drag us here.
You just said Manchester United.
Yeah, we have to. You see players coming from small teams.
No, you didn't just do that. No, you didn't just say that.
They can cost you.
Mara yako kuongea, wacha ongea. Yes.
They can cost you a tournament, and yes. We saw exactly what he did. Kubasi did a long shot, and Lamens punched it back to Merino, and Merino scored the winning goal, and that's where the mistake came from. I thought Belgium played well, although I never expected that, so they surprised me. And now Kevin De Bruyne, Thibaut Courtois, Romelu Lukaku, who are the part of the golden generation. Remember, Belgium had a golden generation back in 2018, the likes of Hazard,
Toby Alderweireld.
They were well stocked in all positions, but they never won the World Cup. Now the remnants, De Bruyne, Thibaut Courtois and Lukaku, we just said this is a team that could have won the World Cup, but they never did. So they will retire with that mark on their heads.
Yes, yesterday Belgium, they were eliminated by Spain in that quarterfinal clash that was played in Los Angeles in USA. Now the likes of Romelu Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne, they are now heading to Brussels, Belgium, after they eliminated Senegal in that dramatic match. Now it's going to be a tough match. But before we go to that match, Mikel Merino has been outstanding. He scored against Belgium, and also he was the match winner against Portugal. What's your take on Mikel Merino? Because Arsenal fans, they have been ranting all across the world saying we are the match winners for this FIFA World Cup 2026. Mikel Merino impact in this Luis de la Fuente squad?
Undeniable force, that one. Much as I hate to admit it because of the Arsenal fans, but Mgala Muwe na haki umpe is an undeniable force, and we have seen his impacts. He keeps on pressing. He started on a very high note, and he still maintained the same note. So he's definitely going down in the books as one of the strong forces of the Spanish team.
Mikel Merino, Madheka, unasemaje? Mikel Merino amekuwa akifunga mabao ambayo inaonyesha kwamba ni mchezaji ambaye anategemewa pale kwenye klabu ya Arsenal. Mafansi wa Arsenal wanateta sana, wanasema kwamba mbona timu zingine hawafungi?
Hao watu ni wa siasa tu hao. Arsenal watu wa siasa tu. Sababu Merino hata World Cup tu ndio imempenda tu. Akiwa Arsenal simuonangi sana vile mimi. Na ni vile tu amekutana na kikosi kizuri cha Uspanyola, whereby chances anapewa passes nzuri za uhakika, ndo naye unakuta anatumia akosi kutumia ile nafasi kulingana na kwa kufunga mabao, kulingana na ile ni inchi na unakuta sasa katika ile ni inchi pia anatafuta, unaweza kuta ni Mspanyola pia bado anatafuta kutoka Arsenal aende mali kama Barcelona ama Real Madrid, sababu maplayer wengi duniani tu wana ugonjwa wa kutamani tu kwenda Real Madrid ama nini hapo Barcelona. Kwa hivyo lazima ajitume na kikosi chao Spain ni kizuri na wanajua kumchezesha vizuri zaidi pia.
Yes, Mikel Merino he scored the winning goal against Belgium yesterday, and Arsenal fans, they are all over the social media saying that we are the best team and our players are really doing the best when it comes to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Mzee Long, Thibaut Courtois' injury yesterday, and then the mistake, because that goal that was scored by Mikel Merino, it was ribbons after goalkeeper punched it.
Yeah,
what's the take? Courtois being injured, was it the fault of Belgium?
I think, as I said, Belgium really did a good job, and one of the players who was exceptional was Thibaut Courtois. He prevented Spain from scoring a lot of goals. He saved a lot of shots from Lamine Yamal, from Oyarzabal, from Dani Olmo, who were always shooting to his direction. So it was a pity that he got an injury, and we saw him walking, crying. We saw him devastated at the bench, seeing that he could have done a better job. And Lamens came in and did that mistake. It was a huge mistake, because as a keeper, you don't punch back the ball to the back to in the center of the goal. You'll get punished, and that's what Merino did. And we all know Merino is a clutch player. He smells for goals. He smells for blood. When you put the ball around the 18, he's always there. He knows how to position himself. That's why he always scores important goals. And I think Thibaut Courtois really did a good job against Spain, but it was a pity that he had to be substituted. And Lamens, of course, tunaweza hurumia Lamens kidogo because it was his first debut, but no sooner had he debuted than he exited. So I'm sorry for Lamens.
Anyway, Lamens, mafans wa Manu, tunajua vizuri mnaumwa sana, lakini will not be on that segment. Spain versus France showdown. What's your take on that? France, they are going to face a very strong side. Spain, the likes of Paul Kubasi, the likes of Fabian Ruiz, we saw how they were playing. What's your take on that match? Is it going to be the final before the final?
It's actually the final before the final, and I know I'm not the only one who's highly anticipating this game. You said Spain is a very strong team, which I agree, but they are meeting an equally strong team. I believe France is also a very strong team. We have Mbappe, we have Dembele, we have... As in, the squad is good, and the squad is very balanced. So much as they are meeting tough opponents, I think they are up to task. Shida ni kuamua kwamba nani atakuwa mshindi hapa sasa, lakini kwa sasa naona ni kama wote wanatoshana nguvu na itakuwa ni mechi ya kukata na shoka, and I am really waiting, nataka kuiona. But of course my golden boot candidate is Mbappe, so I'm definitely voting for France. I see him scoring more goals, I see him getting another assist, and yes, he will be the man of the match. He will get the golden boot. So my bet is on France.
Yes. France, what's your take on Spain?
Sasa sahi kwa kifupi ndio tutaona mpira sasa hapo semifinal France, yes, na Spain. Si kama ile game ya jana Ubelgiji wazee wakicheza na Spain. Kwa hivyo yani hao watu wawili wanatoshana nguvu. Pale tutakuwa tunaangalia mchuano mwingine ambao ni kama finali. Itakuwa ni mchuano pia unaufananisha na Barcelona na PSG. Sababu players wengi wao wanatoka huko. Lakini ukiangalia kwa upande mwingine utakuta Mspanyola akikutana na Ufaransa, kuna vile huwa ananywea, kuna venye huwa ni kama mtoto. Unaona sasa, kwa sababu wote wana nguvu, lakini historically ukiangalia Ufaransa tangu 1998 walipobeba pale nyumbani wameitawala Uspanyola siku nyingi sana, wameitawala Spain siku nyingi sana. Na mimi kikwangu naona kina BAMBA watachukua siku, sababu ukiangalia, ukitaka kumwona Mfaransa akicheza si kwenye group. Mfaransa ucheza zaidi, ukitaka kuona mpira wa Mfaransa ni akutane na vile alikutana na mtu anajitia ana nguvu siku hizi ambaye anaitwa Mwafrika Morocco. Uangalie vile alimcheza jana, juzi, not jana, vile alimchezea game, alimchezea 90 minutes, game nyingine iko juu sana, mpaka Morocco akawa anapoteana tu. Unaona, ni kama ajui mpira. Sasa hii Spain tena next, na Spain ni wazuri hata kushinda hiyo Morocco. Kwa hivyo bila shaka hapo Mfaransa atajituma zaidi, sababu players yako nao ni wazuri zaidi na ni ngangari kabisa, wana nguvu kila kitu.
True.
Kwa hivyo Ufaransa,
anasema Ufaransa, it's going to be a tough match, France versus Spain, but of course remember that it's going to be one of the entertaining matches we have in this 2026 FIFA World Cup. Remember, this is Sports Extravaganza and we are live here on TV47 and you can be part of this conversation. I have several messages here for our followers who are following us. I have someone known as Umbrella Subanis, anasema kwamba African teams and fans should be united in that when any team from Africa play, we should come out and support our own. Huyo ni Umbrella, hajatuambia kwa wapi. Anasema African teams, they should be united, and any team that is playing from Africa, that is what I have been doing. Me personally as Boniface Kimanzi, I've been supporting any African teams. For now, I'm just following because it's one of the biggest tournament, but if it's one of African teams playing, then you count me in.